Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact playthrough session. I am so nervous, it's not even funny. We are live at twitch.tv/MurderofBirds because we are finally starting Act 3 of the 5.1 Natlan Archon quests, The Rainbow Destined to Burn, with Act 3 and 4. I have been hearing non-stop hype and peak about this Archon quest for Act 3 and 4, and getting all of the hype and excitement and build up for the finale of Act 5's Natlan Archon quest, which is going to be 2 patches at this point. The rest of this patch and the entirety of 5.2. We're not going to get the finale answers and conclusions of everything until 5.3. I am so nervous right now because I feel like from all of the hype and build-up, like one person typed to me in all comment and in all caps, they were like, "Arnold, you're gonna lose your mind." And I'm like, what is happening? This isn't even the finale Archon quest, right? This is like the penultimate, what they're gonna leave us off with for the finale. And I feel like I'm about to play the final act right now. And based on what the 5.1 trailer gave us, it seems like we're gonna get into like this all-out war with the Abyss. This was the war people were asking for, right? When 5.0 came out and everyone's like, what's this freaking happy-go-lucky, light, vibrant, chill, Pokemon collecting, dragon riding nation? What is this all about? And now we're just like, we did not know. Those people were foolish to think Hoyoverse wouldn't cook. And now I'm just like, now I'm kind of curious what's going to happen, if there's going to be any type of cost to the battle, who's going to live, who's going to die, what's going to happen with the Gnosis, what's going to happen with the Abyss, with the Night Kingdom, what cost is going to be made to save Natlan at Mavwika's hand, Capitano's hand, the Travelers, right? We're also getting an ancient name, and I don't know how that's gonna play into our role with Natlan. If our ancient name is gonna be somehow a process of saving Natlan in the end. If you have an ancient name, it's kind of like you're an honorary Natlantian. So I wonder if that's gonna somehow play a role in defending Natlan. If the Traveler's gonna get a Night Soul blessing, I think that would be kind of cool. You know, if he's gonna be just as impactful in the final act as everybody else. Yeah, like I said, I am live right now. We have a few things to get through, a little bit of housekeeping, a little bit of theory crafting as well for things that I talked about and wrote down during the maintenance of 5.1. I usually do this during the final act of an Archon quest, right? We did it last year with Fontaine. For those of you who don't know, I did do this 2-hour Natlan theory video before 5.0, where I pretty much tried to predict the Archon quest before the Archon quest was available. I cooked, right? I pretty much was like, Natlan is literally Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I wasn't wrong. The Avatar cycle, your previous life, your current life, the Avatar state is literally the Night Soul's blessing and everything else. Like, I cooked so fucking hard. I loved how the theory turned out. I'm hoping that that kind of follows through and continues now. Some of you guys may have noticed on Twitter, but I did tweet and I posted in the YouTube community tab, but I wrote a bit of notes here. I actually have the notebook right here, but this is an on-screen presence of all of my thoughts and theories and notes. I'm gonna go over them right now one by one. Give you guys kind of like my quick thoughts of like each one, my thought process of why I wrote them down and everything in between. All of this encompasses the Luma Fate, the Pyro Gnosis, the first Pyro Archon Shibalanque, Il Capitano, the Pyro Dragon Sovereign, the Night Kingdom, the 500-year Cataclysm. I wrote fuel as like the contending fire fuel, and that's big for the first one that I'm going to talk about here. The Ley Lines of Natlan, the Lord of the Night, which I don't know if that's the Shade of Death or if that's somebody else entirely. Ancient names, the Sacred Flame, Contending Fires, the Seelie, Wyobs, Death, and the future of Natlan. The first thing I wrote here for my predictions was using the Sacred Flame, the Wyob, the Pyro Gnosis, and all of the ancient name bearers could channel enough contending fire as fuel to stop the Abyss forever. I wrote this down. This is primarily just kind of like a magnified example of what happened in Act 2. So in Act 2, like, we were stuck in the Night Kingdom, and Mavwika pretty much sacrificed all of her mementos in her office, which were like the stories of the heroes of the past and the story of the previous Archons to save us. So she turned all of that into fuel, and then she used that power to save us. I'm expecting something of that level. That might be the too high of a price to use the Pyro Gnosis to pretty much sacrifice Natlan to save Natlan. You sacrifice the sacred flame, you sacrifice the Wyob, you sacrifice the essence of what an ancient name is, which is basically the energy of all of the lives of the past. And you sacrifice the past to save the future. That's kind of how I worded it, because if you sacrifice all of these things to save Natlan, well, then Natlan is no longer Natlan, right? Like, that's pretty much everything that makes up Natlan is sacrificed to save it. And I feel like that's why she doesn't want to do it, because that's the cost that's too great. If you have to sacrifice Natlan to save Natlan, are you really saving it at the end of the day? So that's the first two things. Also, if she uses the pyronosis and if it gets destroyed in the process, I wonder if that has the potential of waking up Celestia, kind of like how Nahida was bluffing that to Dottore and Sumeru. So I'm wondering if that's also like what she's also thinking, like if she uses the Gnosis, if it gets destroyed or something, if that might wake up the heavenly principles. I'm wondering if the Lord of the Night is the Shade of Death, right? Renova was the name that was dropped during Act 1 or 2, I think it was Act 2, when they were talking about how Xbalanque borrowed power from the heavens. So I think that might be referring to the Shade of Death is why the Ode of Resurrection prevents death. It's from the Shade of Death. I don't know if the Lord of the Night is the Shade of Death, but that's the only thing I could think of. At this point, I'm actually like stumped completely on who Capitano is, because originally I was like, he's the Bloodstained Knight. No, he's Emunlauker. Now I'm like, oh, he's a Natlantian. And so I assume that he is, and he had a Night Soul's Blessing when he was fighting Mavuika. So I'm assuming he may have been a part of the Cataclysm in the past for Natlan, and like all of those people died and he's a survivor. I don't know if that's due to like the Lord of the Night or the Night Soul's Blessing, because I'm still hung up on the fact that he might be a dead man walking. Like they mentioned, he can't get heat stroke in the live stream. They were like, oh, bro can't get heat stroke. And I'm like, does that mean he's like a freaking hollow husk, like a Dark Souls hollow husk? So I wrote that there. That's why I put like the heat stroke from what they mentioned in the live stream. I recently did the Shadow Pins world quest, and they dropped that Sanhaj Kampore was from the Masters of the Nightwind. So that's one of the warriors of the past that fought in the Cataclysm. And he was a Master of the Nightwind. And so I think that might be the ancient name that was shared. Not the ancient name, but I think that person shared the same ancient name as, I think Aurora. I think Auroran might be the ancient name bearer of the Masters of the Nightwind. I actually don't think it's going to be Sitlali, like I originally thought. And him being a 4-star, I kind of compared this to like Kachina. She's a 4-star, and she got like all of the praise and all of the attention at the start of Natlan. Ningguang's a 4-star. She got all the praise and the attention, you know, during Liyue. Kali at the start of Sumeru. And so I'm wondering if the same is going to be the case for Auroran, like when we go to this new area. He is in this patch. He's going to be playable next patch. So I'm wondering if he's just going to have like a deeper importance. And I compared that to like Misha, Gallagher, and Tingyun from like HSR. I mentioned this last patch. I mentioned this during 5.2 when they mentioned that Natlan's ley lines are kind of weak. They're kind of shallow. And I was like, oh, we just got the Bedtime Story Archon quest, and they mentioned that the Luma Fate can create new ley lines. So I think it would be hilarious. Like, I don't know about hilarious, but I think it would be kind of based if like we're fighting the Abyss and our sister's a part of the Abyss and Enjo is also in Natlan. I wonder if the Luma Fate is gonna come in clutch in some way, shape, or form. Imagine our sister just shows up in Natlan, uses the Luma Fate as a proof of concept, and saves the nation. I feel like that would be kind of underhanded to what we're currently doing, but the Luma Fate can create new ley lines, and so I'm wondering if that could somehow be a solution to Natlan's ley line issue if the Wyob have to be sacrificed. So I'm editing 5.0 right now. So I'm editing Act 1 and Act 2 of the Archon quest for YouTube, and I noticed that there's only one Seelie that we've seen in Natlan. We've seen like the little fire versions, like the Monitus, and those are like pyro, but we haven't seen an actual Seelie. We've only seen a Seelie one time in Natlan, and it was during Act 2 when we were in the Night Kingdom after we talked to the Wyob. Like the Seelie like led us to that like animal lift, and it helped us get out of the Night Kingdom. So I'm wondering if the Seelie are connected to like or at least for here, if the Seelie all got sent to the Night Kingdom, or if the Wyob are somehow connected to them. And I said Columbina here because I think Columbina has like, doesn't she have like wings or something? I haven't seen the Winter Nights Lazo trailer in a while, but like the Wyob look like biblically accurate angels, like the regular ones in the open world. Like they have like the 6 wings and all of that. So they already look kind of biblically accurate to like angels and like kind of like Columbina. So I'm wondering if like, is Columbina connected to them, or are the Seelie connected to the Wyob? I still don't know exactly who or what the Wyob are. So hopefully they'll talk about that. And then I wonder if Mavwika is going to die in the end as the cost for what Ixbalanque did, right? Xibalanque made a deal of some sort with the Shade of Death to use the Ode of Resurrection to fight against the Abyss. And I'm assuming there's gonna have to be some kind of cost to that. Like, hey, Xibalanque started this deal and the last Pyro Archon has to end it in order to like clear whatever debt Natlan is gonna have by the end, right? Because it's I kind of compare that to like appropriating the power of a shade. You're kind of preventing natural death. I don't know if you can just do that, right? So I don't know if she's gonna die at the end of all of this as like a trade-off to be like, hey, all of these Archons have prevented death for the last 500 years. Now that the Abyss is dealt with, now you have to pay the cost of that. And like that one line that was like, oh, Natlan pays the price and only Mavwika death can clear the debt. That's what I'm expecting that's referring to. I wonder if the Traveler's ancient name is gonna impact the finale in any way, shape, or form. If he's gonna get a Night Soul's blessing, I think that'd be super dope if he has like a golden aura to himself because he is the Traveler. I think that would be kind of cool. I hope it's not super exclusive to Natlan, like, oh, only the Pyro Traveler is good while he's in Natlan. I really hope the Pyro Traveler is worth the weight of not being able to have a Pyro Traveler throughout the entire nation. Dendro Traveler is still best Traveler in my opinion. I really hope that the Pyro Traveler's, the weight for the Pyro Traveler and the build-up for him is significant enough to where he's like, I hope he's like considered like a really good unit by the end of it all. And that is everything. Those are all of my thoughts, theories, speculations. I wanted to make a video, but I didn't get to make one in time before 5.1 came out. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just make a tweet during maintenance. And those were all of the thoughts that I had. I wanted to make a video, but I didn't have time. That's everything that I'm hoping, expecting, theorizing, predicting, and we'll see how things play out. So before that, we're going to get into 2 more things. I have 2 chests to reveal to you guys. If you don't know, I will help you. If I helped you find any of these chests, you're welcome. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. But if you didn't know, I'm going to be collecting one of my chests right now, actually. This is a 4-day chest, by the way. Some of you guys probably already know this, but there's an NPC over here. If you talk to him for 3 days, you give him ore, you give him crystal chunks, and you give him one of those red materials from Sumeru, this doorway will open up, or this access point. Yeah, see, the stone, the treasure stone is gone. And we got to fight this thing off. 07s to that NPC, by the way. Bro was literally just trying to help us, and I think he died by this avatar of lava. No shot, chat. Oh my god. These are the materials I gave him. Oh no. Damn, I gave him 1. This thing gave me 2 back. Anyways. Luxurious chest, everybody. I was not expecting that. 1 chest down. 07s to that NPC. Unlucky, bro. The second one, actually, I found this out on because of Twitter. So Twitter's helping me, and I am now helping you guys. I guarantee you some of you guys probably didn't know this, but if you come up here, there's a chest right here. Just chilling. Just right by the blacksmith. Completely missed this for an entire patch, by the way. Had no idea. I literally saw this from a tweet on Twitter, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So you know I had to help you guys out. Don't say I never did anything for you. You're welcome. Please hold your applause. I'm just doing God's work. With all of that said, we can finally start the Act 3 5.1 Natlan Archon quest. The rainbow destined to burn. The darkness of the abyss draws near. People gaze into the rising smoke as if gazing upon new opportunities. This world needs heroes. It needs a miraculous light to shatter the silence of death. All names are noble. Go to the Adventurers Guild. Your adventures in Natlan continue. After a brief spell, news comes to you from the guild. At the same time, let me activate this focused experience mode. I don't want any issues. All right, gamers, let us begin.
I see.
Oh!
Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
I also want to say this too, because I haven't mentioned it formally in the video. I'm going to be doing EN, English voice acting, for Act 3 and 4. I am aware of the lack of voice acting for Kachina, Kinich, and Kukulahau. I'll voice for them. It is unfortunate, of course. Obviously, I understand the circumstances. And if there's any more severe voice acting, I'll consider using other voice lines. Probably the Japanese voice acting, because, like, that's kind of more aligned with, like, me. Like, I watch anime and subs, so, like, having, like, Japanese voice lines is probably, like, a better option for me outside of English. I'm gonna stay with the English VA for right now, and we'll see how things go.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers.
Ooh.
Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together.
Okay.
Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far.
Okay.
Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right, so this is an NPC from the People of the Springs.
All right. Thank you so much.
When's Catherine gonna throw that? Imagine we get, like, Catherine in, like, a fight sequence in the future of the game. That'd be kind of wild. I'm expecting something with Catherine and Snezhnaya, maybe. That'd be wild if she just throws down.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news.
Ooh.
The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan.
Shit, dude. We're setting up.
Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion.
Oh my god, yeah, we gotta prepare for it.
So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel.
Okay.
That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land.
Sounds good.
Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
That'll lead to a faster response time.
Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once.
All right, shout out to the Scions, my favorite of the tribes thus far, right? I haven't gotten the other three yet, but I think the Scions of the Canopy are my favorite. I have made my decision.
So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break.
But the threat of the Abyss is still far from over.
Paimon knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster.
Is it like reacting to the life in Teyvat?
Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
I don't know, man. The Abyss is never ending. It will never stop.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
Yeah, I also hope the day of peace will come soon. Yeah, we got a few more months. Oh, okay, so sad. So unfortunate, but it's okay. Is that MurderofBirds and Paimon? Hello.
Oh, hey, Kachina. Are you feeling better now?
Yep, now really isn't the time to stay home and recover anyways. I wanted to do something to help. I cannot do Kachina justice. I'm so sad. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in more remote areas, so I came here to sign up. Impressive. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't think I haven't heard about all the things you've been doing. With everyone working so hard, I've got to do my part too. Oh, by the way, Jalonin told me she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. Yep. Also, we're going to be meeting her too. Also, her trailer was freaking wild. That was such a dope trailer. When she's all set, we can head over whenever we're ready.
Wow. So we'll finally get to meet Shilonin, the legendary forger of ancient names.
That's crazy.
I still can't believe anyone could forge those things.
That's such an honor. I think that's like... no pressure, but like you are forging the names that are going on to defend Natlan for the next generation to come. Like that's such a crazy honor. Jalonin is a true master. Also, in her teaser, She made the name Mwongozo. I think that was the name. It means like guidance. I still don't know if that's like just like a random trailer thing or if that's relevant to her story quest or something. So I have to keep that in mind. It means guidance, and I joked, I was like, oh, that's like Paimon's name, ancient name, because Paimon's literally like the best Teyvat guide or whatever. Either that or Alice. Those are the only two I could think of. She's just got a pile of commissions on her plate, so she'll usually have to wait a while before she's finished something. In any case, she completely cleared her schedule just for you. She wants to give your name her full attention. What? I'm so interested to know what our name is going to be and what it's gonna mean or something. Like maybe Descender, or I don't know. Maybe it'll have something to do with fate or Descender or Traveler or something. It might have something to do with fate or Protector, because like I feel like he's the fourth Descender, so he might have the will to protect the world. I've already signed up as a warrior, so all I have to do now is wait for my assignment. If that's okay, maybe we can go see Shalonen together. She won't turn me away, right? I mean, I hope she won't.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Everyone's so proud of you. You're the future of your tribe. Ah! She's like, what is with all of this praise? On second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground and jump in and hide for a while. Hey, Act 3 gamers, let's go. All names are noble. Oh, okay, so this is in reference to Shalonen. I see. Okay. I love Kachina so much. Yeah, I love her so. She's probably my favorite character as of right now for Natlan. They did such a great job with her during the first during Act 1 and 2. Let's see. Oh, there she is. Sheesh. Legs for days. Goddamn. I also can't believe that those things are like her own version of like AirPods. I thought those were like accessories or something. Shalonen, I brought the people who need, I brought the person who needs an ancient name. He's super amazing, and I've already learned tons from him. I can vouch that he's worthy of a hero's name.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation.
Oh my god, look at her. She looks so cool. Also, I didn't notice that one that one twist of her hair is different colored. I didn't notice that.
Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yeah, we're gonna be honorary Natlantians.
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan.
Uh-oh.
But we need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound.
Thanks, Mavuika.
And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills.
Nope. She's like, good luck, Shalonen. I know you can do it.
But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Damn, she set her up. That's so funny. Are you upset?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things.
Okay.
The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time.
That is so interesting that this character just has like a buddy-buddy relationship with the Pyro Archon.
Anyway,
maybe not.
I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else.
I guess it's kind of the same as like Yai and A, but like, yeah, I just wasn't expecting it for Natlan.
But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
Oh. I mean, do I gotta prove myself?
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it.
I just realized that too. Like, usually it's the YOP that give the ancient name. But like, if there's no like record of our deeds, like how can they know that we're worthy? You know what I mean? Like, I haven't done anything in Natlan. I've just been watching the tournament this entire time. Maybe I have to participate in the war, save the day, and then I get the ancient name.
We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Add another one to the list, boys. We just gotta casually save another nation for Natlan. Yeah, it doesn't, I don't think it matters that we did deeds elsewhere. Like, what if they're asking, what have you done for this country? What have you been doing for Natlan? I saw countless feats recorded on the Adventurer Handbook. I felt like I could do it. It felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
They're like, what have you done for our country?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God, bro, literally, I felt that so hard.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands.
Also, isn't it doubled over even more because we're not of this world? Like, are any of our records recorded? Are any of our actions even recorded, period?
Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name.
Yeah.
Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Yeah, I'm very interested about them.
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
I mean, it's not impossible then. It's just maybe just highly improbable.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time Jalonin just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
All right, we got to defy fate once again.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon.
I mean, is she asking you to do this, or is she just telling you politely to do it?
If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan.
Yeah.
And that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen.
Damn, if anything, she believes in you. That's even...
In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
That's goated, actually.
Oh, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Maybe that's just how much she and the Archon trust each other. Yeah, let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we'll be able to go back and talk to the Pirate Archon, right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
The Wyab don't even know why. They're like, who's this?
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before.
That's crazy.
We even had a whole conversation with her.
I know, right? How are you gonna say that? Like, I actually talked to the Wyab. What do you mean they don't know I exist?
If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Nah, I can't be doing that. We didn't get out last time. Mavwika had to, like, burn all of her freaking most prized, cherished possessions.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to?
Which one would I talk to? Is there, like, a 7th Wyab? I don't know, man. Like, do we have to talk to all of them?
Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, we do. We gotta get acknowledgement from all of them. Dude, we gotta collect the 7 Dragon Balls, or in this case, the 6. Thanks, Foslore.
I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Seatlali at the Masters of the Nightwind. The one we call Granny Eats Tali.
Granny Eats Tali. Damn, I'm sure she loves that Granny bit there. Oh my god, yeah. She's probably my most anticipated character outside of Ian-san and Mavwika in terms of, like, getting to know.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her Spirit Speaker Stone to find Kachina's ancient name.
Yep.
A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. Paimon's sure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
Patience is my middle name.
I hate to break it to you, but...
She probably won't be very happy with... Oh, yeah, we just...
You call me friend.
Huh.
Really?
Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
We destroyed that stone, right?
Well, yeah, at the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into 2.
I love how she said that with such little confidence. Huh? Yeah. All in a day's work. That's what I did for Natlan, okay? I made sacrifices. What have you done?
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Seatlali would still want to show respect to the Archon.
Bro, this is crazy. We're like on hard mode now. She's like, hey, do all of these things knowing how difficult every step of the way is.
I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Let's ask, I was just about to ask Kanich. Let's ask Kanich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation and is already a familiar face to her.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
Yo, that's crazy because... That's crazy considering he doesn't talk this patch. Situation aside, that's so funny. That's hilarious.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things
Yeah, I'm
to
sure we
say.
don't have to worry about Kahula Hao anymore. Great, I'll go contact him right now.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Oh, okay. Ma'am?
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
All right. Oh, man, I wish she was still here. I would have loved to get a picture with her. But that's cool. This is like her work. So this was her workstation. I was actually looking around this area during 5.0. So it's kind of cool that we actually see where she works now. Oh, that's right. Oh, God damn it. Now I got to voice 2 characters in real time. We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll deliver the message to the Masters of the Nightwind and convince Sitlali to give you a chance. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker Stone and offer her an apology in person.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich.
All right.
It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
Hoyoverse, where's my paycheck? All right, I already voiced the world quest. You got me working overtime over here. This is ridiculous. It's all right. We're all working for the sake of the Pyro Archon's plan after all. Everyone here understands how dire the situation has become.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
You're the only one actually in this group that's not in on it. Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes. And then Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memories started flooding her brain. Guys, see, that's the thing. The memories and knowledge of the past lives are channeled through the current name bearer. And if you channel all of that, imagine the contending fire energy that you can, imagine the fuel that you can get from that. And if you sacrifice that for the abyss, like, you're nothing anymore. Like, you don't got your culture's gone at that point. The Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Ooh, I wonder what her ancient name is then.
Oh, well, then I suppose
okay,
there's no
so
need
she
to keep
knew.
any secrets between us.
Damn.
Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
All right, she was just keeping it under wraps. She didn't know what we knew. I have another piece of intel to share. We pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Oh, Captain, my captain. All right, by the way, he wasn't rescued, okay? He let himself get caught. He was ready for the round 2. His name is Auroran, and he also hails from the Masters of the Nightwind. However, he spent most of his time living out in the wilderness by himself, away from the rest of the tribe. Ah, okay. So he's an oddball. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time Sitlali finally recognized he was gone, no one had heard from him for quite a while. Yeah, they did say that. What did she say? She was like, so it does seem that Auroran was being threatened.
Seatlali knows him too?
Oh, Auroran was an orphan raised by the chief of the Master of the Nightwind and many other kind-hearted people in his tribe. Still, he's had something of an odd reputation his whole life. Damn, so is that like technically his granny? I guess she's the grandma.
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most.
Okay.
I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
All right, he seems important. I was gonna make an orphan joke. I was gonna say, does that mean he's an orphan? I didn't know if that was in bad taste, but I said it anyway. Anyways, that's right. In any case, Auroran and Citlali actually have quite a bit in common, which is why we all get along pretty well.
Huh. Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Citlali could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
Respectfully, of course, respectfully. All right, guys, I said respectfully. That means it's not disrespectful. As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Auroran joined the Fatui voluntarily or if he was coerced. Citlali is probably eager to prove that Auroran hasn't betrayed his people. I plan to use this as leverage. Oh, okay, when I talk to her.
Huh,
Okay.
so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's whereabouts?
Be right back, writing my twit longer. All right, guys, we're getting canceled over Genshin. Bring it on. I'm a survivor. I can take anything. As long as I have my captain by my side, I can withstand anything, all right? Even your Twitter criticism. Yes, if you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial collaboration rather than just a one-sided request. Even though I don't think Citlali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Pyro Archon, working together with us will help her focus and not be distracted by the whole Auroran situation. Good idea. That way we can kill two birds with one stone.
I owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Call that a murder of birds, chat.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Mollypo Kanich.
I hope they drop her ancient name.
Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Citlali can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
Okay. Sure, I'll head out right away. Take care out there, Kanich. I'll be heading back as well. There are still a few things I need to pack.
Okay, then let's part ways for now.
All right.
I'll see you in a couple of days.
All right, everyone. Get out there and do your part. All right, wait until the morning of the day after tomorrow. All right, you could just say wait 2 days, game. What is today but yesterday's tomorrow?
Hey, Shilonin, how's everything going?
How's my name coming along?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Citlali did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Oh, dear.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kanich a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Oh, man, this sucks when you don't have, like, pull around a place. Like, my reputation doesn't mean shit in Natlan. She's like, I don't care who you are. You haven't done anything for my country. I'm not helping you. Get out of here.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
Okay.
That's true. Let's go!
All right. You arrive at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame as expected. Citlali is not there. Damn.
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Damn, Paimon, those binoculars are really helping you there.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
When Natlan falls to the abyss, then I guess we know who to blame.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
Also, what if someone just says no? Like, you know how we need, like, all of these names? What if Auroran is like, no, I don't want to help? Like, is everyone, like, obligated to help, or do you just have to naturally believe that these people will help fight for Natlan? Like, this is, like, a lot of trust to put on other people.
A subject? Well, if you ask
Guess
me,
I'll die.
I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon.
True.
Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her.
That's a very different dynamic.
The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right?
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with.
That's, I mean, she's a human at the end of the day, so I guess that makes sense.
Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous?
Paimon! Oh my god. I can't take you anywhere, I swear to god. She heard everything you just said, and she showed up. She's like, oh, I showed up for this?
You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter.
Bruh.
Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know.
Paimon, for shame.
If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
There's no way. There's no way, dude.
Oh, really?
Oh!
So, that's how you see me?
Oh my Mochi native. Paimon, say your prayers. 07's in chat for Paimon. It's been nice knowing you. Nothing personal, kid.
Huh? Who's there?
Oh shit.
Who's talking next to Paimon?
Wait, what the hell?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Here she is, guys. Granny Sitlolly.
Huh? See, Lolly.
Sheesh. Huh?
Wait, your seat, Lolly? Your Granny Eatstly?
Yeah, she doesn't look it at all.
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on
Hold up.
Eatsley, not Granny.
Oh, there she is. Damn, you look young as hell. How old are you? What
You
the
must
heck?
know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room.
Yeah.
The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
Nahida? Was that last one Nahida? Hello? What the heck? Yo, I love her design. I just love the color palette. I think that's like a big reason why I'm such a big fan of March. I love March 7th. Like design, the color palette, everything.
Oh, wipe that look off your face. You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
All right, guys. She's, apparently she's not that old.
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but, she's actually pretty young.
Damn, that's crazy. Also, yeah, she's kind of giving Madame Faruzan. That's kind of funny. Yeah, Faruzan's the exact same way, right? She's actually like 100+ years old. And you were complaining about the Pyro Archon leaving things out.
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
That's funny.
Paimon, sorry. So, how old are you actually?
For shame, Paimon. For shame. Never forget, Paimon talked shit behind Sitlolly's back. And now Yo, where was that energy a minute ago, Paimon? That's crazy.
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
That's 2 for 2, Paimon. I can't keep defending you.
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your case seems really unique.
Oh, man.
Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
Paimon, you gotta do more than that. You gotta actually put in some work or something. You gotta do something for Natlan. You can't just say sorry. Soon energy. That's crazy.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
Hello again.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. Besides, just showing up is the most important part. No?
True. Yeah, you surprised us.
But, of course,
Oh.
it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house.
Okay.
It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me.
I love her demeanor.
At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over,
hold up.
but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology.
God.
Only to hear you all talking smack about me.
Wait. Paimon was talking smack. What do you mean, hear you all? Damn, they're going full anime with these expressions.
Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
Damn. It's not like I wanted to be here or anything, Baka. Nice try, lady. Awkward.
What's with that expression?
Yeah, she's like, is this girl okay?
Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
Is she waiting for us to carry on the conversation. Everything she's saying sounds like a joke, but I'm not sure if I should laugh. Would it be rude to laugh or even more rude to not laugh?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual.
Sheesh.
She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
And now we're all just standing here in silence, by the way, thinking to ourselves.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Yes, we need to meet the Wyob.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain.
All right. Jalonen explains the Pirate Archon's request.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
We'll know once we find him.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name.
Damn.
What do you think?
Yeah, we're bartering.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now.
Yeah, most people
Traveler, come here. Let
Oh.
me take a good look at you.
do. Ma'am? Oh my god. She's like, you are literally the devourer of all worlds. What the fuck?
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds.
What the fuck? Oh my god. That's like some peering insight into the Traveler right there.
A weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage.
Oh my god. She's like, I know what you are, sir. Excuse me? Where was all of this what's all this supposed to mean?
Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night.
Holy shit, damn, Aether is him, bro. God damn.
Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
She's like, it's you, Paimon.
Shoo!
Whoa. What the hell was that?
That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
What? Was I getting spied on right now? What the heck is that?
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? We've had that on us the entire time.
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
I'm surprised Aether didn't start going like AWOL. He didn't start getting angry throughout the Archon quest. That would have been crazy.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
Thank you.
It was nothing.
Okay, that was freaky.
Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyob of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands.
Who is the Lord of the Night? Also, is that going to be the weekly boss? It's either going to be Capitano or like a creature of some sort. Maybe it'll be an abyssal monster. Who knows?
The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom.
Oh, hold on.
Sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat Oh.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyob of the tribes.
Okay.
Well, that sort of makes sense, being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
So, like, is there like six Wyob and then a seventh is technically the lord of all of them, right? The Lord of the Night.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important.
No, that is important.
It would take too much time to explain.
No. I need this information.
Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream.
Oh, God. It's like some realm of consciousness, like Sumeru Archon quest type shit.
But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
All right, looks like we're going to bed, chat.
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Yeah, Penacony 2.0. Actually, kind of Penacony 3.0, right? Remoria was kind of like Penacony.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
All right.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
All right.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
Oh, man. All right, gamers.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back.
That brat, damn, she's like my kid. He never knows when to learn.
Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues.
Okay.
He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time.
Oh, the aphids, like the bugs?
And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
All right, I'm just noticing this now. The S's are super harsh. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like scraping my ear. You kind of like need like a de-esser for that to kind of make the S's less harsh.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
He almost seems kind of like cooperating. Like, I don't know if he's in on it for like, if he believes in the captain's plan.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him?
What if they also need someone? Because Capitano's in the Night Kingdom in that one, in the 5.1 trailer. So what if they needed someone to get into the Night Kingdom the same way that we need Sitlali? You know what I mean?
That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course.
Okay.
Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention.
Yeah, just, you know, existing, being a member of the Night.
In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
Don't worry, I got you.
You can count on us.
All right, then let's start by heading to where Auroron was seen last.
All right, Sitlali comes as promised, but she also makes a request. She wants you to help her find her missing grandson. My grandson's missing. Help her find her missing grandson, Auroran. You take the commission to set out alongside her. Oh, damn, it's nighttime anyway. Crazy.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroran speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroran really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information.
It's almost kind of like Arlecchino in Fontaine, right? Like, she was trying to stop the disaster, right? Stop the crisis. She was also there for the Gnosis, but, like, the crisis was still, like, a primary... Like, if she couldn't stop the crisis, then, like, obviously that was going to come at a cost at the nation. Maybe they're actually just trying to stop Natlan from being destroyed. Because if the Abyss destroys Natlan, it's naturally going to go to the rest of the world. So, like, clearly you got to stop this overarching conflict, and then you'll focus on what you want. So maybe they're actually just trying to help.
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kamich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Could you tell us a little more about him?
Auroran?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
Hey, it takes a village.
He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden.
He also talks to his plants. The drip marketing for him came out this week. Yeah, he's like, he's like, you can do it, get big and strong. He's like, he seems pretty kind-hearted, you know? Seems like he kind of just keeps to himself, makes an honest living.
He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
Oh yeah, isn't he buddy with Aoife, right? Isn't he friends with Aoife? Aoife was in his drip marketing as well. If that's all there is to him, then he really doesn't sound like a bad person.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston.
Oh?
We can use that substance to track his movements.
Oh my god.
Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
You know what I just thought? Oh.
What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Chat, are they doing this? Do we have to use the most underrated feature in all of Genshin Impact right now?
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things.
Holy shit, guys. We use this like once a year.
Here, give me your hand.
No, I have elemental sight, right? Isn't that what we're using? What do you mean my eyes aren't like usual? Pause champ? Wait, am I... What the heck is happening? What are you doing to me, lady?
Huh? How about now?
What do you see?
I can see... Okay. Aether, you just... Elemental sight. That's all you had to do. Elemental sight, I promise. You have that ability. Elemental sight got a buff. Let's go! I can see the trail now. We got phlogiston sight.
I can see it now too.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Whoa, that's kind of cool. What the hell? That's a cool ability.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
Oh, I wonder what her, I wonder how her kit's gonna work, if that's like any indicator.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me.
Interesting.
Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Get wrecked! Confirmed, Aether's stronger than Paimon.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston.
Uh-huh.
You're extraordinarily gifted.
I'm a chosen of dragons.
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot.
Oh. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, Paim.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really?
Yeah, I meant to do this. I was like, damn, bro, elemental sight, we hardly knew ya. You're getting less and less mileage as the years go on, I swear. Oh. I like you can see the little,
What does she mean by deep and confusing?
Oh my God.
As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to.
Aw.
Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
She's like, I'm cool. I'm young and hip. And that's how old people sound.
But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough?
Aw.
I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now...
It's okay, Sitlolly. You don't have to do this. You're a boomer. It's all right.
Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
Aether, are you okay?
Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
They're not even thinking of it. She's so in her head about this, it's crazy.
Huh?
Wait, can they hear her? Did she share her all of her senses? Are we that connected with her? I think I just heard a voice. Wait, if it wasn't from my ears, was it all in my head?
Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
What? That's crazy. She doesn't even realize it. Seems Paimon heard the same voice, but she also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. It must be a side effect of the spell she cast.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time.
Aww.
Some things are best done with the help of friends.
Now we can hear her thoughts through telepathy. Wow, this is amazing. Something like this could only happen with Sitlali. Also, you can see the Masters of the Nightwind tribe in the distance there.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Oh, I love it. Oh, look at her. We got this. Don't worry, you're not a boomer at all. You bet. Just leave it to us. It's a good thing it doesn't work in reverse. Like, they're connected to her senses, but she's not connected to ours. I like that. That was kind of cool. I wonder if that's going to come in handy later. If that's...
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Ooh. Capybara!
Let's go take a look.
The capybara
That
are
little
here.
brat, I swear.
Look at him.
I just hope he hasn't gotten himself into any real trouble.
Look at him. Guys, we got to do it for the capybara. If we don't save Natlan, what's going to happen to these little guys? You know what I mean? We got to do it. We got that's enough for me. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
What?
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Nightwind.
That's the trailer quote.
Only someone from our tribe would recognize it.
Okay.
So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But...
Is Aethers
my
hearing
darling
all of this
grandson
right
is
now?
also there. I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
Oh my god, this is great. Aether's just like, oh my god, this lady's got a lot on her mind.
No, I've got to
Imagine
be
if
careful.
he could see this
Otherwise
too.
he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and
Jesus.
keep my composure.
Yeah, she is stressed. Don't worry, we'll figure something out, ma'am.
There are traces of people staying here too.
All right, damn, everyone's here. Jesus.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro,
Oh,
and some other elements as well.
abyssal elements.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
That's crazy. All right, lady.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Damn.
There are signs of a struggle here, judging from what's left on the scene. There must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
It seems like Auroran found a chance to fight back.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroran wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Sitlali looks pretty worried. Indeed, judging by the distress signal from before, Auroran was being held by the Fatui. So given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them. Not if the captain was there, let me tell you that right now. Rank #1, strongest member. I'd do whatever he told me to.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
No one's clearing, oh captain, my captain.
I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
Okay, hopefully nothing bad happens. Nothing good ever happens when you split up.
Moron! What the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Sitlali left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
All right, so the telepathy doesn't go both ways. Yeah, exactly. I mentioned that earlier.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
I don't think Sitlali noticed anything.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, And it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world.
Yeah.
It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's great. Oh, there she's still, you know what? Hold on. Can I just go and talk to her over here? I didn't know she'd be in the open world. I'm very interested to see how she plays. She's cryo.
Don't think there's anything here. How about we check out somewhere else?
Well, looks like you picked the wrong way, lady. I'll take the better spot.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
All right. Damn, I'm hiking over here. Silali, damn, she really gave me the tougher path. Investigate the area ahead. It's also kind of interesting that there's like a ley line blossom over here. There are traces of phlogiston here, but...
Did you find something?
I found some traces of phlogiston, but the trace completely ends here.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right?
Oh.
We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Paimon's right. This is all extremely strange. Also...
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Yo, actually, I kind of like his voice. Hold up. Oh, I guess he can communicate through senses too. From beneath the earth, right? The Wyob? What the heck? Huh? Whose voice was that? What just happened to Paimon? Hello? What have you done with Paimon? Oh my god. I'm getting glitched into the Matrix. Oh god, we left Paimon alone again, didn't we? Oh, Paimon's gonna have a fit. Hello? What? Oh, we're back here! This was in the world quest. Okay, is that cat here? I still don't know what's up with that cat. The Night Kingdom, how did I get here? Oh, it's Auroran. Wait, so is he with the captain?
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
Where is he? Where is the, oh, captain, my captain? I must show my allegiance. Yeah, exactly. I'd be shook too, Aether.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment.
Damn.
And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world.
Oh, shit.
However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind.
He's like, bro, you're a 6-star character. I have no chance against you, but in the Night Kingdom, that's a different story.
Hello, traveler.
Oh, look at
I'm
him!
Auroran, the one you've been searching for.
I don't give a damn, bro. I think his design looks pretty cool. I love his 2 different colored eyes. I think the pink goes really well with the blue as a complementary color. He's got a great voice as well. But what does this mean? Have you escaped the Fatui's custody?
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie. Like a false omen in the lingering smoke.
Did they lure me out here to be by myself?
My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however.
His friend?
It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Let's go, my captain! Oh, captain, my captain! Rank #1, strongest member of the Fatui Harbingers. I'm such a big fan. I'm so glad to finally meet you in all of your majestic glory. Holy moly, we didn't even get to see him when he fought Mavuika. This is our first time meeting. It's the captain.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
My boy.
Be careful with this traveler.
Holy shit.
His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
Wait, what?
It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroran with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
Oh my fucking god, I'm freaking out right now. So what are you working? So you're working together? What do you want?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you in person.
Oh yeah, so he's like, you know what? This isn't enough. I need you to see me in my full glory in person. And you know what? I couldn't agree more.
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon.
Holy shit.
I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
Okay, so the captain is not a fan of what she's doing. Bro has his own plan, and I'm pretty sure Malwika doesn't agree. They must know what the other person's plan is then. And they're just like, yeah, my plan's better though. If you're both trying to save Natlan, then like, why don't you guys just work together?
If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone.
Oh shit.
I would like to avoid any further conflict.
Oh, thank God Sitlali can't read our minds.
You will see me again once you return to reality.
Holy shit.
No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. Oh, Captain, my Captain, I will see you soon. I will do anything for your allegiance, my liege. Paimon! I can't tell Paimon. Oh, okay, I just took a nap. I still left Paimon alone, though. She's gonna be incredibly stressed. Woo!
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
I'm fine, don't worry. I had the best dream ever. You wouldn't believe it. Was my soul forcibly removed? Was my soul forcibly removed from my body just now? That would explain why I couldn't hear Paimon at all.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
Damn. Yeah, never better.
See, Lolly, he froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Everything I ever wanted just came true in my dreams.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom?
Uh-oh.
Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
I'm fine, just a little lightheaded.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help.
Oh my God.
But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
Nah, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm actually really excited to keep this journey going, actually. I have somewhere to be, though. Can we make this quick? All right, I got a date with Destiny. If they were being truthful, then they must have reasonable motivations for what they're doing. But should I trust them? I could just share everything with Paimon and Sitlali right now, but no, I think we have to just hear them out. Traveler, come on. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Masters of the Night Wind. I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find out anything else. Look at Paimon. She's so nervous.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
Nah, I'm good, I'm good.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit.
Okay.
If you need anything from me, just say the word.
Thanks, Mom. I'm feeling fine now.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Auroran's words still echo in your mind? Nah, not me,
Need
dude.
to be more
El
careful
Capitano.
next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's get ready.
All right.
I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroran is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was holding you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together.
Okay.
Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all.
All right, I'm on it.
But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Yo, she's flexing right now. Look at her. She's like, we got this. We got to make this quick. I got somewhere to be. All right, I don't care what Capitano wants. I will do it. You want me to spy on them? I got you, fam.
Look over there.
Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Oh, IRL. Okay.
That's Auroran. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Granny's getting debated right now. So that's Auroran. He does look the same as when I spoke to him in the Night Kingdom earlier.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Electro confirmed. Yep, right there. Oh, his vision casing looks a little different.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
Why are you bothering this man?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
What?
Yeah, what? Hello?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Oh, okay, that's what he meant. I'm like, hello? It's right there?
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Okay, sir.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Oh my god. Granny, chill.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Oh yeah, and Paimon's like, I felt that. Her bloodthirsty rage.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1.
Bruh, she is wildin' right now. What? This old
Still
lady.
trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Oh man, that is funny. There we go. Auroran, are you good, my boy?
Auroran!
Granny!
Yo, what a paid actor. Granny, you saved me.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
Oh man. Yeah, he's trying to pretend like, oh yeah, I actually was captured. You saved me. I'm so happy. Thank you.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
Gramps? Wait, what? Hold up.
What did you just call him?
Excuse me?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
Damn, we only just met.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Also, when she said Granny, I heard a little bit of March 7th in that.
What? No way.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
He's a Papeshi. Guys, we really are in Honkai Star Rail right now. That's crazy.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorn vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Okay, sir.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
All right, great meeting you. We just had the most serious conversation ever, and now bro's like being so extra.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
He called me Gramps because I'm like thousands of years old, probably. The way he talks is definitely changed. Yeah, literally. The way he talks is definitely changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He allowed me to do whatever I could to help keep things a secret, and even said it'd be for Lolly's sake. So you treat everyone like they're your grandpa or granny?
Exactly.
Cool.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroran?
Yeah, here it comes. You're in for it now, kid.
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Chat, this is awkward. I need to find the family pet so I can pet them and like hide my embarrassment while bro gets like reprimanded.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know.
Jesus.
You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
Oh my god. I'll be honest, the Fatui aren't that bad. I don't think they're out here pulling like mobster hits on people.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time?
There won't be a next time.
Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
She's like, I'm gonna put you in the ground right now.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
Damn, it's been nice knowing you, Auroran. Just tell me where I can meet Capitano and I'll be on my way.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Oh? A map of the ley line distribution, eh? The Fatui are interested in the ley lines.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Uh-oh. This is a life or death question, Auroran. Please answer carefully.
Yes.
All right. We're gathered here today to say a prayer for our boy.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Oh, I see.
Hey, I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it?
Bro.
Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think?
Jesus. Yeah, what are you, some kind of idiot? What's wrong with you?
Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that
Bro's
we
getting
find the
cooked.
mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster.
Yeah.
Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic.
Ooh.
Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
She's like, stop saying sorry.
Ugh, forget it.
And he's just repeating himself. Yeah, sorry about that.
We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence.
Yeah, also, by the way, just cannon foddering those Fatui agents. He's like playing a role right now. We just like bodied those Fatui for no reason.
Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroran, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be here for a minute.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Apologize? Say I'm sorry?
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
I love these two. Their energy is so entertaining. I could watch this all day.
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Yeah, no wonder he lives out in the wild.
Oh, right.
All right, Auroran. Clearly, he knows what he's doing. He's kind of dench right now. He's kind of like 3-heading, but I feel like he's doing that to like hide the fact that bro is actually 10-head and he knows what he's doing and he knows what the captain's doing and they all have a plan and they just need to get everyone on the same page. And so this is just the cost of doing business, you know? I also think there is a lot of sincerity to him. He's just like very simple-minded, living his life, staying out of trouble, all that stuff. So I'm gonna take a short little intermission and then we are going to continue.